Hi, everyone. Happy Easter. I really hope that your weekend has been filled with love and peace. And if you're blessed enough and not blessed enough, but if you have family and friends that you're able to and have spent time with, or are going to spend time with over the long weekend, um, that makes me really happy for you. And if you don't, I pray for your relationship with the Lord because you're not alone. It's even when you have friends and family to celebrate with, sometimes you still feel alone. And I can speak personally from that. Sometimes I still feel alone. And I believe that's so important. It's part of my journey with the Lord. But that aloneness that I felt has brought me closer to God, has brought me into a very personal and intimate relationship with Him because of that aloneness. And now I don't. Sometimes I do, of course, absolutely. But for the most part, um, I don't feel alone once I tap into and remember and turn to Jesus and my relationship with Him and the truth. So I pray for that for all of us. That's so important. That's vital. It's vital for my life on this earth. And and I'm praying for that for all of you. So God bless and happy Easter in the Lord. In Jesus' powerful and precious name, I pray. I give thanks and lots of love. I'm battling depression. I'm not exactly sure what it's about, and that's okay. I just don't have any motivation, and I'm sad. It's been hard to make this video. It's been hard to see my family. But for the grace of God, I have been able to keep my commitments that I started at the beginning of January. And it's not easy. I guess I'm just grateful because I know that they're healthy for me. I just don't have energy. And then it makes me a bit fearful because, you know, I don't think anybody enjoys having no motivation or feeling sad. And especially when it's so nice out and I feel like I'm missing out on things, long Easter weekend, my nieces and my nephews. I'm trying to be kind and gentle to myself and loving, and I'm trying to turn to the Lord. And but for the grace of God, I'm able to. I do believe this probably has something to do with I'm surrendering control to the Lord, which is not easy for me because I struggle with finding joy in my day to day life. My spirituality and my relationship with the Lord brings me immense joy. But as for my daily existence on this earth and going to work and responsibilities, and I don't find a lot of joy in things. I struggle with that. And I've been talking to my sponsor, and I believe it's divinely led, something he's been praying me to and that we have been working on, is trusting him enough to let go of control, which is really hard. And I don't have to know what that means or what that is. His thoughts and ways are higher than mine. I just, one moment at a time, turn to him and hope for the best. It's complicated. Mostly everything is. But I do know that I'll get to the other side of this. Just like he always does. Thank you for supporting me and being there for me. I'm going to reach out to UCB and ask for a prayer request because that's always been very beneficial in my life. I would like to, I'm still having my prayer time, and I'm going to read the word for you today, UCB Daily Encouragement. Let's end on that together. I love you very, very much. And I hope in me sharing what I'm going through today, I'm just showing up. I hope that you feel supported or comforted or not alone or helped. Just most importantly, loved. And maybe even the hope that Jesus Christ brings us today and always. Okay. Sunday, April 9th, Easter, a new adventure in existence. Only in this way could he set free all who have lived their lives as slaves to the fear of dying. Hebrews chapter 2, verse 15. When Charles Lindbergh, the first person to fly solo across the Atlantic, was dying of cancer, he wrote these words to be read at his burial service. We commit the body of Charles A. Lindbergh to its final resting place, but his spirit we commit to Almighty God, knowing that death is but a new adventure in existence, and remembering how Jesus said upon the cross, Father, into thy hands I commend my spirit. Death is just a new adventure in existence, so there is no need to dread it or ignore it. Because of Christ, you can face it with joy and confidence. Furthermore, his resurrection guarantees yours. Aristotle was wrong. Death isn't to be feared. The Greeks were mistaken. The boatman, Charon, won't ferry you across the river Styx into oblivion in a sunless world of spirits. As a believer, you don't get buried, you get planted. So also is the resurrection of the dead. The body is sown in corruption. It is raised in incorruption. It is sown In dishonor, it is raised in glory. It is sown in weakness, it is raised in power. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 42 to 43. One day when St. Francis of Assisi was hoeing in his garden, a man asked him what he could do if he suddenly learned he was to die at sunset that day. He said, "I would finish hoeing my garden." Here was a man who was ready to die, and without the fear of death, he was ready to maximize every moment of life. That's how you need to live too. I believe that I'm dying to myself. I'm dying to the way that I live life that doesn't serve God or myself or others. And I'm very grateful for that. It's painful, but with Jesus, I'm also able to have hope and gratitude, to feel his compassion and loving kindness that is better than life. And I am going to be raised with him in his glory and experience the freedom that he has for me, that he wants for me, that he wants for each and every one of us. So to that I say yes, and I accept. So God bless each and every one of you, and happy Easter. May God bless you and yours today and always. I am sending you so much love, and I am here for you. If you need me, please reach out to me, just as I am doing now to you. Take care of yourselves, be kind to yourselves, and I'll see you very soon. God bless and lots of love. Bye for now.